Hello friends, I welcome you to Achilinks Travel Consultancy channel, where we discuss related information on English proficiency, especially IELTS. Now today we are going to pay attention to the general training of the IELTS. The general training is for those who would want to study below degree level or migrate to a country that speaks English, or an English speaking country obviously. But you will have to understand the format of the test. You know, we understand that the test is a timed test. Therefore, each and every model, of which we have 4, each of these 4 models are timed. Now, the general test is not different from the academic. As I said, the time is basically the same. Now, with speaking, you are expected to spend 11 to 14 minutes. With reading, you are supposed to spend 1 hour, which is 20 minutes for 3 passages each, and you're supposed to spend 30 minutes on the listening test, of which you'll be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers. Now, when it comes to the writing with general training, the writing is a little bit different, because in general task 1, you're expected to write a letter. That is letter writing for task 1. You can be given a formal letter, an informal letter, or a semi-formal letter. But the task 2 is just a social issue. It could be related to academics, it could be related to education, it could be related to transportation, health, etc. But with task 1, it is totally different. Unlike academic, where you have a diagram to answer, but in the general training, you have a letter to write. So you are supposed to understand the different formats of letters that you'll be expected to write. For instance, if you have a formal letter, you should know the format. If you have an informal letter, you should know the format that you use. And if you have a semi-formal, you should also know the format. The good thing is that the format, the structure, and the arrangement of the test is basically the same, just as it is in the academic. So those of you who are confused with the general and the academic, they are the same. The only difference is the writing test, of which you are supposed to write a letter in task 1, and then the task 2 is basically the same as the academic. So when you have to choose between the general and the academic, don't choose the test because of the format, but rather choose the test because of the requirement of the institution you want to apply to, as well as the purpose for your travel. These are the 2 most important things that will define your choice of the test, and as well as the life skills. So it's important that we get to understand that the general and the academic are not too different. The only difference that we have here is the writing task 1, of which in academic it is diagrammatic, and then in the general it is letter writing. So let's pay attention to those information, and then let us be defined based on the purpose, based on the requirements of an institution that we want to apply to, so we can select the right test to write. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.